Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to a Let's Play that I haven't recorded for in a very long time. It feels really weird to be back, but I'm back. And I actually had no idea how long it had been. I knew it was last year, but yeah, it's actually almost been 12 months. It was September of 2020 when I last recorded for this Let's Play. I don't really have a solid reason as to why I stopped recording it for almost a year, but I guess you could say that I got sidetracked, and yeah, I think I was recording other things that were of more interest to my viewers, but I'm no longer a stranger to uploading videos that my viewers don't want to watch, so I'm happy to come back and continue this Let's Play. And on top of that, I also am not able to, at this time, record the other two Zelda Let's Plays that I have currently ongoing. And I think I said currently twice, which is, you know, a great way to speak English, but anyway, no, get that off the screen. Yeah, I'm not able to record the Minish Cap or A Link to the Past. I was going to continue A Link to the Past in the Game Boy Advance version, actually, and I don't think I've ever said that on camera before. It's something that I mentioned in my personal Discord, that I have some people who watch me present in, but, yeah, I am not able to continue A Link to the Past no matter what, because I'm not able to record non-HDMI games at this time. So what I'm doing is returning to a Let's Play that I am actually able to record, and it's a Let's Play that I'd like to get done as soon as possible. It's basically a high priority at this point, because it's been going for 2 years. It was intended to be my 10th anniversary Let's Play. I've now been Let's Playing for 12 years, not 10, so it's time to get this over and done with. This was indeed the first Let's Play that I had ever done. Not literally this one, but, you know, this game was the game that I first Let's Played, so there you go. I am almost unfamiliar with this setup, to be completely honest with you. It's been a long time. Well, I'm not unfamiliar with it, but it feels very weird, I will say, because I'm not used to having my webcam in this position. I'm also, you know, I've got my desk right here. It's just a different setup for this particular game, and there is a reason for it. It's just because I'm playing on my gamepad. That is the way I play when I'm recording Phantom Hourglass, and the reason why is because it is a touchscreen game. I'd like to think that's fairly obvious. And likely if you're watching all of the recordings in this Let's Play consecutively and you've just happened to reach this one, that's probably really unnecessary information. In terms of what we're going to be doing here, I know exactly which of these Anuki, or Anoki, I don't really know how to refer to them, I'll just call them Anuki. I know exactly which one of these is a uke, because I didn't want to take the time to work it out myself, because I want to try and get the entirety of this dungeon in this recording. I confess that this will be a long recording, but I'm just trying to cut down the time as much as I can. I don't really want super long Let's Play recordings, to be completely honest with you. In the past, I've wanted to keep it at about an hour. This is going to be longer than an hour. This was likely going to be 2 hours, but what I'm going to do is make sure that I'm talking to all of them. In fact, if they're asking the question as to, do you think I'm a uke in disguise, maybe that means I've already talked to all of them. I was under the impression that I had talked to all of them already, but I wanted to actually take the time to do that in one, you know, instance of the game, just to ensure that they had all been spoken to. But I'm guessing if they're asking that question, then that means I will be able to successfully claim that this guy is the uke in disguise. Who he is. He is in Aru's house, but he's not really Aru. He is, in fact, a koala. No, that's not funny at all. You telling me I'm a suspect? You saying I'm a uke in disguise? It's you! Get back, I said. Stay back. I'm innocent. If you come at me, I swear I'll have to protect myself. Don't come any closer. Think about what you're doing. Don't be stupid. Book him. Hey, how'd you figure it out? And I thought I had an amazing costume. You're a uke? You looked so innocent. You looked just like Aru. How would you know what Aru looks like? You don't know Aru. Don't... I guess what she means is that he looked just like an Anuki, or whatever the hell I'm supposed to say. Oh yes, I should probably make sure the chat is visible. Not that anyone's talking, but, you know, just in case someone wants to say something. I'm here and ready to read it. Don't do anything stupid and try to fight. Turn yourself in. Be quiet! If you yell anymore with that squeaky voice, it drives me wild. Okay. Eek, it's some kind of monster. I'm gonna eat you. No, I'm not tasty, I taste awful. I'm yellow, but I don't taste anything like a delicious fruit. Whoa, of course not. Well, I could try and make it run for it, but I guess I might as well give in, now that I've been caught. As a show of good faith, I'll show you something good. Wait right there. Don't move. As if you'd trust that. So he basically pushes us out of the tent or igloo. I don't know if it's a tent or an igloo, it's probably an igloo. But anyway. What happened? That was crazy, wasn't it, Link? We went to all the trouble of finding the uke, and he blew us away. But if we don't do anything, he'll just get away. It's not fair. Well, let's go talk to the island chief and tell him what happened. Now I have to remember where that guy is. I'm sure I'll be able to find him without too much difficulty. You know, I'm just casually continuing the Let's Play from where I left off 1 year later. So, the point is that I'm probably not going to clearly remember everything of what I'm doing, but I don't know if there are any side things to be taken care of on this island. I don't know if I've done anything so far. So, there you go. I don't have clear memories of what I was last doing. I seem to recall that I had a mental blank and wasn't entirely sure if a telescope was actually called a telescope. That's basically all that I remember. Well, I remember a lot of things, but not clearly. But I seem to remember being a real idiot and not in that moment knowing if that's the correct way to refer to a telescope. You know, by that word. So, that is a very appetizing looking soup you've got there. And no doubt it would serve to warm your home rather well. I guess there is a fire under that, but you can't really see. There isn't any space for a fire. Like, if the fire's not visible here, I feel like it can't be anywhere unless it's a magical fire. Who knows? Hello, village chief. Hey, Guy, I heard the story, Link. So why did you call me Guy, and then call me by my name? Was it necessary to call me Guy in the first place? What, already? Yeah, you did it. You scared that uke right out of the village. Now the people can rest easy and sip on their savoury stew in peace. But, don't you feel a little mad about getting blown away like that? Don't you want to get revenge on those uke? You see, these two options form a phrase, but on their own, well, I suppose on their own they're fine. This is the funny thing. Maybe is closer to the affirmative than well. Well sounds like I'm actually hesitating, whereas maybe sounds like I'm considering it. So, I don't really know what to say other than that, but I guess regardless of what I select, it will be fine. Yeah, of course we want to get revenge. Well, I'm glad Ciela, that's her name, isn't it? Is it Ciel or Ciela? I think it's Ciela. She has made the decision for us. I didn't end up reading what he said there. I'm gonna open up the cave to the great ice field to the east. He doesn't talk very well for a village chief. He's quite, you know... What's the word that I'm looking for? Informal, in the way that he speaks. I'm hoping the game is loud enough, by the way. This is the first recording that I'm doing of the Phantom Hourglass Let's Play, or of Phantom Hourglass, where I have a new audio setup, basically. It's where I'm louder than I was before, which therefore necessitates the increased volume of the game. So, it seems pretty low at the moment. I've boosted it really, really high. I understand that the house music, I don't like calling it house music because it's not actually the genre of house music when I say that. I just mean the music that plays indoors, or in the residence of a person. Residence music? I don't know. It's kind of silly, but you know what I mean when I say that. I realise that while I'm having a conversation, that music gets quieter, so maybe this volume's fine. Let's see. The uke are over there. Go get yourself all the revenge you can. Yeah, that's probably fine volume there. I want the game to be nice and audible, and yeah, I should very, very comfortably be able to speak over it without being drowned out. That Azurine you're looking for should be in the Temple of Ice, and that is indeed the temple that we are going to venture to in this recording. Yeah, that volume's better, I think. It's quite loud, but not... It's appropriately loud, you know. I think that's a good volume. So, and again, that's going to be quite different to all the recordings leading up to this point. Now, I believe if we speak to this guy, he's going to realise that we have been given permission to pass from the village chief. I did not intend to attack you. You have to understand that tapping on the screen actually works as an attack as well, but yeah, my intention was to talk to you. You guy, I got word from the island chief about you. I don't know how they communicate in this way. They clearly don't communicate by letter or anything like that. They must have some sort of communication system that is projected from their antlers or something, I don't know. You want to head through here or what? Yes, I would like to do that. Yes, you waddle aside and give me free access. Now, I was actually going to let someone know that I was going live in this game, but he's not in my Discord anymore, because apparently I don't play Zelda frequently enough, so he's gone and buggered off or something. I mean, what's wrong with that guy? Sorry that I'm not playing enough Zelda for you. Like, literally the only thing he ever wanted to watch of mine was Zelda. And because I don't record enough Zelda, he's gone now, so I'm thinking, well, okay. I don't know whether I should say that you're currently missing out, or whether I mean, what that gives rise to, in my mind, is the question of why you were watching me in the first place, if it was so conditional upon me recording frequently enough for you to be entertained. I don't know. I understand that that's kind of normal, for people to just stop wanting to watch someone because they don't record something they want to watch frequently enough, but I don't quite understand it, that's all I can say. Do not erase. The Uke's weakness is really simple. The Uke breathe deeply, so they're like Dodongos, basically. I guess you throw the bomb in their mouth? I don't actually know, to be completely honest, but what this is saying is that their weakness is the fact that they breathe in deeply, so I'm guessing you can probably throw a bomb in there. That is in no way lining up with any specific memory that I have of playing this game. I really don't recall a time when I threw a bomb into a Uke's mouth. It's been too long since I was last playing this game at this point. I have vague memories of this particular temple coming up, but I think I will likely have no memory of how to clear the puzzles, if you understand. So I remember how it looks, but I don't remember the process that one would undertake to complete the dungeon. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing will trip me up too terribly. If something does trip me up really terribly, I do have Zelda Dungeon there to assist. But my hope is that that won't be necessary, because as we've found out in other Let's Plays that I've done in the past, possibly including this one, but particularly, I think, Majora's Mask, Zelda Dungeon has proven itself to be, or proven themselves to be, depends on how you want to look at it, unreliable. Most of the message has been wiped off. It's impossible to read. Okay, so basically the weakness is the fact that they breathe in, and if we know anything about how Dodongos operate, we are likely intended to take advantage of their breathing in the same way. Hello? There you go, and he just swallowed a bomb, and it seems that it's not used to deal damage to them. It is instead used to... Oh, you're actually given bomb flowers, that's good to know. But it, interestingly, doesn't deal damage to them, it instead gives you an opportunity to hit them. But for my convenience, I will just use these bombs. Because what I've found is that even though I don't have an upgraded bomb bag, and there's a reason for that, I don't seem to run out of bombs. The reason why I don't have a bomb bag from memory is because I ended up spending all of my rupees on stuff that wasn't necessary. You know, I had so many rupees that I was thinking, oh, this is fine, I can spend them. I've got like over 1,000, that's a lot of rupees for a Zelda game. Turns out that to match the incredible number of rupees you get in the game, the stuff that's actually important is really expensive. So for example, from memory, I think the bomb bag, the upgraded bomb bag, I do technically have a bomb bag given that I've got these bombs here, but I believe the upgraded bomb bag was like 1,200 rupees, which is insane, and I, even now, don't have that many rupees, I don't think. See, I've got 733, Am I really going to spend literally every rupee I have just to get more bombs in my bomb bag? I don't think so. I might need these rupees for something else. I obviously made a mistake spending the rupees when I did, and likely spending them on what I spent them on, so yeah, and there you go. Perfect example of what I was talking about. I've got plenty of bombs. I don't have to worry about running out of them. Now likely, which direction does this wind blow in? Am I going to be able to use this to jump across something? That didn't seem to work. If you recall, in the Isle of Gust, I believe it's called, there's actually a part that you can only get through if you use the wind to help you jump a further distance than you otherwise would be able to do, or otherwise would be able to. And well, that strategy likely isn't going to work here. Oh no, I can see that it's blowing in a different direction. I'm being really stupid, that's the problem. It's not that the game won't allow me to do that this time, it's that I didn't wait for the... Well, rather, I wasn't pointing myself in the right direction to take advantage of the wind's blowing direction. But anyway. I'm feeling a little cheated. These guys aren't really dropping anything. Or at least I don't think they are. Hello, 2 of you at once? Oh my god. Yeah, they're basically the modern day Dodongos. I can do some spin attacks. I think if you do... Is it 4 or 5? Oh, whoops. The wind is... Oh, that hurt a little bit. But yeah, I think the... Can you take it easy? What was I going to say? That's right, I think it's 5 spin attacks. It's either 4 or 5 spin attacks that will cause Link to get dizzy. Because spin attacks are so easy to do in quick succession in this game, as compared to other Zelda games, hey Autonomic, they do actually make sure that there is something that will prevent you from doing infinite spin attacks, and that's basically the way that they do that. The Temple of Ice, glorious home to the pure metal, stands ahead. To open the path, the 6 guardians of the Great Ice Field must be defeated. I believe the meaning of that is that all the Ukes must be killed. Whether or not there are 6 of them I couldn't say, but I'm guessing there must be. I don't know if they've all been killed. I would say that I've killed about 6 so far. But yeah, the idea is that you're not going to be able to get through here if you haven't worked out how to kill them. Killing them is required. And quite frankly, it's obvious what you're supposed to do if you're familiar with Zelda games and know that, you know, if an enemy's sucking, you throw a bomb in. That's just standard Zelda logic. And even if you've never played a Zelda game before, I think that would be easy to work out on your own. As far as how I'm able to get to these chests, I've got no idea. It will likely require the Grappling Hook. And the Grappling Hook, spoiler warning, it's kind of obvious, but the Grappling Hook is going to be the dungeon item that we receive. Unfortunately, I'm 20 minutes in and I still haven't reached the dungeon, so I think this is going to be a long recording. Alright, so I have access here now, apparently. It's a shame that I didn't notice the ice spikes going down. This might be the Uke that I saw before. I'm guessing it's just going to be the same confrontation as usual, yeah. I don't know why they made an event of that. Why did I need a mini-boss of the same confrontation that I had succeeded in, like, 6 times prior? That's kind of weird. Anyway, they could have done something different, maybe forced us to do it twice instead of once, as far as the throw the bomb and attack him process. Alright, here we are in the dungeon. So this must be the Temple of Ice. There's a blizzard howling outside, but it's actually pretty warm inside. At least we'll get out of the cold in here, eh, Link? Yes, indeed. So, this here, I believe, can be pulled. But I guess, well, what would we require? It wouldn't be the grappling hook to pull that, would it? Maybe it would be required. Anyway, you can see that in this situation, the only way forward is to actually hit this. And it's kind of obvious how this will work. We do have boomerang capabilities that will allow us to get through here. So we stand here, equip our boomerang. That's a bow, Doom Link, seriously. That's bad accuracy. Let's try a little harder. In my defense, it's been a long time since I last played. Oh, whoops, that is a blue choo-choo. We can just use... Can you give it a rest? We can just use a boomerang then to attack him with our sword. Alternatively, you can shoot him with a bow, and I guess alternative to that, you can even throw a bomb. You've got a lot of options, in other words. Oh, here we go, we've got these things. I don't know what they're called, officially, but they exist in other Zelda games too. That's the funny thing. In Zelda, it's interesting to see the same mobs appear in different games, and then you have to sort of work out what they are. Like, for example, P-hats changed a lot throughout the series. So their appearances changed quite drastically, and the appearance of this and the way it works is a little different to other games. Like, let's take Wind Waker, for example, and how they used to slide across the floor of the Wind Temple. Well, these look a little different, but I don't know how to refer to them. I guess, you know, spikes. I don't know if they have an official term. What the purpose of this was, I couldn't really say. Like, I feel like I didn't achieve anything here. Am I right in saying that? Oh, I understand. So, to continue, we need this to go down, and the only way that we're going to be able to do that is by doing this. Actually, we can stand on this, you know, but I don't think I will. See if I can... Ah, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. It is bomb chew time. Am I safe if I stand here? Yes, I am. It is bomb chew time. I don't know if we've ever had to use a bomb chew in a dungeon. I'm not 100% sure, but... yeah. There it goes. The point is that our boomerang cannot reach that far. We could alternatively try to drop a bomb by that switch and run to the other side of the blue blocks, I guess. I don't really want to call it a fence or anything like that. We're going to call it the blue blocks. But I don't know if I'd be able to make it if I tried to run, so I'm going to not attempt to do that. I've already bomb-chewed my way through. It looks quite dark, doesn't it? In-game. I don't know why it looks so damn dark. It's odd. Again, one of the things that I don't like about this particular game is the fact that it does look really dark compared to what it should look like. So it's a bit of a shame. I'm just moving my chat so that it's more comfortably within my field of vision. There we go. Okay. So I don't know if this will give you an idea, but no, this won't give you a very good idea at all because the chroma key is biting into it, but this is much brighter than what you're seeing, but whatever. I'm past the point of caring, to be completely honest. I just want to get this over and done with. Not that I don't enjoy the process of playing the game, but yeah, I'm not going to allow myself to be bothered by the way the game looks, because quite frankly, this is better than emulating it. It really is, because I have full touch capabilities. That's one thing that I mentioned in the past. It was the fact that it would be very awkward to play emulated, because, you know, let's say, for example, I actually had a drawing tablet or something like that. I don't even think that would be very comfortable. You know, if I got a cheap drawing tablet and a drawing pen, it would probably work fine. But I guess alternatively I could even use a mouse. I seem to recall doing a playthrough of this game a long time ago, emulated with a mouse, and it wasn't comfortable. I actually, I think the only time that I emulated a DS game with touch controls was Final Fantasy Chocobo Tales, and that was interesting, in the sense that I was expecting it to be harder to play that way than it actually turned out to be. There was a particular part of the game where you have to, like, escape a Leviathan or something like that, or catch up to a Leviathan, one of the two, and I found that to be quite difficult with the Nintendo DS, and so I was thinking it would be downright impossible with a mouse, and it turned out to be a little easier with a mouse. I don't know how, but it was. I will actually do a Let's Play of that game at some point in the future. I'm saddened by the fact that I can't record it in the way that I'm recording this game right now, but I guess at least it'll look a little better, I'm not sure. That is if I actually emulate it. Now, I'm not entirely sure how to continue from here. This is interesting. There might be something for me to shoot with a bow, or something for me to use a boomerang on. The idea is that I can't actually reach the height of that switch over there, precisely because of these ice spikes here. Are the DS Zelda games any good? Yeah, they are. They are certainly underappreciated. Some would say that they're rightly forgotten, but yeah, this is interesting. I actually don't know how to continue here. I'll be able to work it out, hopefully, but What I'm doing at the very least now is using the boomerang to see further ahead. I mean, maybe there's a way for me to hit that, and I'm just not familiar with my own capabilities, unless it's possible that a bombchu can go vertically up that. Let's give that a try. Maybe it's my lack of understanding of how bombchus can function. It cannot go up that. Let's see if the explosion... Well, the explosion wouldn't be appropriate for me to use a bombchu to try out, because basically I have bombs here that I can test that theory on. Will the explosion reach that? No. Alright, well, I'm satisfied that it's not a bombchu or a bomb that I'm supposed to use to hit that. So, I mean, this would be one of the rare cases where, rather early on in a dungeon in this particular game, I'm quite successfully tripped up. We've got a strange puzzle going here. Maybe it relates to the ice spikes in some way. Is there something that I can do to melt them? You always have to look at your items to see what your capabilities are. You know, what can I do with these items in this situation? But I'm not really seeing anything. I've used the boomerang to check what's ahead, and I don't see anything that I can shoot with a bow or anything like that. I mean, I can't do anything with that. I can see that Ciela is sort of trying to hint at that chest, but I don't know what I can do with that chest. I can't very well access that yet unless it's... You know, it could have been an invisible pathway. If you recall the invisible floors from, I think the Temple of Courage it was. Yeah, that's not what's happening here. I don't want to have to turn to Zelda Dungeon already, that would be awful. Literally just starting the dungeon and I don't know how to continue. This is confusing. Let's try going over here. Oh, I know, I'm being so stupid. I'm being really stupid. Oh dear. Part of the reason why is because, you know, my head is not in Phantom Hourglass right now. There are certain aspects to Phantom Hourglass that are quite unique. Oh, come on. Quite unique, and, you know, my head's just not in it. I'm not used to the verticality. The verticality is what I'm talking about when I say that it's unique. Alright, there's a big green rupee, that's 100 rupees. Nice as that is, it doesn't really help me continue or anything like that. I think these things, well, you can hit them from behind. I know that to be true. Well, apparently not with that. Alright, go and run in some direction that I can take advantage of. Their abdomens are weak, that's the point. And they've got these hard masks on. I don't know if there's a hint somewhere in this room that will tell me the order in which I'm supposed to pull these. My guess is that there will be such a hint. So I will hold off on pulling any of those levers until I've worked out what I'm supposed to be hitting. It's really annoying to deal with these guys, to be completely honest. There we go. Hey, there's some bombchus. That's good, because I was running low on bombchus, actually. I'm just going to explore the area and see what's going on in here. Do you have anything of interest to say? Boing, the number of treasure chests left here is 1, that's right. I don't really need to know where it is. But thank you for the offer. So this will probably be our first hint. Pull the 4 levers to open your way. First, pull the lever on the far left. Alright. I'll probably have to make a note of this. Get a notepad. Here we go. So, how many levers are there? You know what I could do alternatively? Why am I making a note with a pen? That's not necessary. The whole design of the game is to allow you to do that in-game. So what we will do is locate the levers. So the first is the one on the left, is that right? Far left is first. So therefore what we'll do is we'll mark the positions of each of the levers. So don't do that. 1, 2. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to put a number above each of these. I don't know how there is such a distance between... How did that work? I must have missed one. Did I miss one? No, I didn't miss one. That's just bizarre. There's such a distance between those dots, it doesn't matter. So... 1. That's very awkward, isn't it? But as long as I can comprehend what that says, I'll be alright. I think I'll be alright. Okay. So... let's look for another hint. One thing that also must be said, and I'm not really feeling it yet, but there is, you know, a bit of fatigue involved in holding this gamepad in an appropriate position to play the game. It's a bit different to a Nintendo DS, I have to say. You know, the Nintendo DS is quite light, this is not light. Pull the 4 levers open your way. Pull the one in front of the tongue second. So let's figure out which one that is. That would be the last one. So you're number 2. Well, you know what I'll do. I'll get out of a damn way. 2. That's my attempt at a 2. This rather strange stylus, I'll do a slightly better job of that. 2. Great. So the second one is on the far right. It's not the first time they've had a puzzle like this, but whatever. It's not that it's unenjoyable or anything like that. So I can see that there's another hint up there. I don't really know how to get up there, to be honest. Have we seen one of the coloured orbs yet? It's possible that what we could do... Oh, stop this. What we could do... Let me see if this is a viable option. We could try standing here. Well, not here, but rather over here, and we'll see if the Bombchu can actually reach that far. Oh no, it can't really reach that far, can it? No, there's no real way for me to hit the coloured orb here. Unless... Is there? No. No, not that I can think of. So there must be another coloured orb somewhere. It's not that first one that we need to interact with. Hey, more Bombchus, thank you. Ugh. More arrows. Again, I'm never going to run out of arrows. That much I can be assured of. You know, if there's only 4, right? I'd be able to work out the sequence just knowing 2, honestly. Knowing 2 out of 4 would be enough, but should I play the game the way they want me to? I don't know. I don't know what would happen if I pulled them incorrectly. I guess it would just... I'm guessing all it would do is just summon a bunch of ropes or something. What's down here? We haven't been here yet. Oh, fuck off, man. Yeah, honestly, we don't need to know more than 3. If we have 3, it basically, through process of elimination, will reveal the final one. Draw a line due north. What? Pull a lever in that location last. You mean... Oh, I see. Due north of my current position. So that means that this one is number 4. There you go. I was thinking, due north of where? But, yeah, from my current position would be the logical scenario. Okay. We now know the order. And that should be some way forward. Alright. And this gives us access to something. We'll figure out what it is. I can't really get out of your way. Now that I've knocked you down... Did I knock you down? No, you glitched a bit. I don't know if they can be knocked down. I know I can be. That much is quite clear. Get out of here. Away with you. Yeah, they've successfully made an incredibly annoying monster, or enemy. Oh, I can knock you down. Well, that makes life a whole lot easier. Because now, I can actually move fast enough to circle around you comfortably. Thank you. The thing is that maybe I'm just not doing the right attacks. Maybe I'm doing a slash instead of a thrust. And that's causing poor accuracy or something. Good day, good day. I don't want you to touch me because that would hurt. Do I want to hit that yet? Probably. Maybe I need to hit multiple switches at once. That's possible. I'm going to make sure that there aren't any others, because I've just seen 2. There's likely more. And they probably need to all be activated with a boomerang or something. Knowing this game. Knowing this game. Yeah, I think... Oh, there it is. I found it. That's always good. Okay, so I found this switch here. Hopefully I'm close enough to the others to be able to activate them. No, I'm not. Well, that's a roundabout way to do it. What has that achieved? Probably nothing. I think I understand. I think if I stand in the middle... If I stand there, I'll be able to get them all. As far as how to get there, I know how to get there. Because, oh, give me a break. Actually, how do I get to that? That's a good point. How do I get to that? Because verticality is important. Hey, Ethan, good to see you. Verticality is important here. I'm actually too high to reach that right now. So where should I stand? I don't know. At least I know where it is now, but... Basically, what I'm supposed to do is hit that so that I can access this middle place, this central location from where I will be able to boomerang all of those switches. Now that I know where that is, maybe I can stand on something that will allow me to reach that? Where can I stand to reach that? It might not be as complicated as I'm making it out to be. Oh, I know what I can probably do. Let's see if a bomb can be thrown over that fence. It's possible that that will work. I have to at least try that, because if that is what I'm supposed to do, then ruling that out without trying it is the best way to never succeed. They do want you to move a little more slowly through here. I don't have the time for that. Please work. Oh, it works. I just have to throw it a little better. There we go. I'm glad that worked. So now with that, we can access that central island, I guess one could call it. Okay, down you go. And now that we're here, we can activate all of those switches. Unless there's a specific order that they have to be. Oh, here we go. Follow the numbers below. 2, 1, 3, 4. Okay. Just counterclockwise, basically. And that gives us access to a key, which we can also access using a boomerang. There we go. You got a small key. And we are now able to access a different part of this room as well. Hopefully. Yeah, by going this way, I think. Here we go. There's a chest. That's a wisdom gem. Again, I think if you've got 10 or 20 of one type of gem, you get some sort of power-up for your sword. I don't really know how it all works. I understand that it's fire for the power gems. I go to collection, I'll be able to see. So it's 10 to get your first power up, and then I think at 20 you get a level 2. I don't think it goes beyond level 2. But, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the other ones do for you, to be honest, but... Anyway. I think that'll do me for now. As far as checking out that screen. So I don't think there's anything else for me to do in this room. Yeah, I think I've fully explored this, so let's use the key that we've just acquired. The key is visible on the top screen, bottom right. I don't think you ever have more than one key at a time in this game. That's my understanding of it. To be honest, it's more of a guess, but it would make sense. Oh, don't do that! What the hell? That's not quite what I was wanting. Mini-boss confrontation? I wouldn't really call it a mini-boss confrontation, to be honest. It's more like an enemy confrontation. I don't think the coloration of these guys is of any... Oh my god! Take it easy, man! There's just no need for that sort of behaviour. Alright, you're gonna do that? Yes, you are. Unfortunately, he's gonna be able to hit me while I'm doing this. How long does he... Oh, not for long enough does he stay stunned. I'm gonna do a spin attack and hope that it's a little faster. Can you fucking leave me alone? Yeah, dealing with two of them like this is a little hard. And then I don't know if they're gonna do the thing, do the attack. There we go, got it in time. Trying to avoid his... Don't attack me. There we go. I don't know if you're provided with bomb flowers here, actually. If you're not, then I suppose that's a real problem. If you run out of bombs. I almost had that chest spawn on me. Oh, this is actually the mini-boss confrontation because this is going to be the dungeon item. And they give you a hint as to what the dungeon item is by putting that stake over there. Oh, there is actually a bomb flower here, good to know. You got a grappling hook. The funny thing is you've been able to see those stakes that interact with the grappling hook, or rather, that the grappling hook interacts with, in the Temple of the Ocean King from the very beginning, so yeah. We'll be able to have some fun in the Temple of the Ocean King when we go back there again. Awesome. You don't actually have to... Oh, whoops. I didn't intend to do that, but sure. I really didn't want to do that, but can I jump on that? No, I don't think so. I think I can use it to... Yeah, do that. You can actually use the grappling hook to connect two locations and use that as a tightrope. So that's all well and good, but the reason why that didn't work back there was because this is not something I can jump onto. I can use this to go from one place to another, but I can't actually jump on top of that to use those two locations as a tightrope. But that was good to demonstrate that that is something the grappling hook can do for the benefit of any person who didn't know. And it's you again. My favourite enemy. Got some hearts. I do lose quite a bit of health in this game, I have to say. Oh, it's these fucking things that make me have to rub the screen if they grab onto me. Alright, so now that I have the grappling hook, I can interact with these tongues. Can you just give it a rest? I know that you are insufferable. This has been made extremely crystal clear. Extremely crystal clear. That would be redundant. Can you stop? Yep. I'm actually struggling this terribly with these enemies. They're harder than they look, okay? It's because you think you're hitting their weak point, but you end up hitting that fucking mask that they've got. Or helmet, whatever. Bastard things. Alright, I don't know the order in which I'm supposed to pull these, but maybe the puzzle isn't the order in which you pull them, it's the fact that you need to work out that they are supposed to be pulled in the first place. I don't know how to pull it. I thought I used the grappling hook for it. What the hell? Or maybe I pull you. Oh, I understand. You pull the tongues that aren't actually poking out. Good to know. And then possibly... yeah, just like that. No problem. Oh, it's you again! What a day to be alive. Having to deal with you. Life wouldn't be the same without you. Get the fuck out. Alright. And we have looped back to the beginning. This is a shortcut, basically. We don't have to worry about... Like, if we had to stop right now, we could. Quite comfortably. So, there you go. As far as opening this... Oh, I think I know what needs to be done. Yes, yes, I know all about it. Oh, come on. Don't give me that. That should open the way. Because now we do have the item necessary to pull the tongue. Should we actually return to that previous room and try to pull the tongue? It might have already been out. Let's have a look. No, I don't really care at this point. I don't care that much. I do need bombs, actually. I've now got the max. I wanted hearts more than anything, though. Which I did manage to collect in those pots. Yeah, maybe I can grab the masks with the grappling hook. That's a good point. I will try that. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay. Just drop a bomb here. Let's see what this does. Right, so chests can be grappled to, as well. And now we can step on that, create a path. Just go straight out of the stone like that, which is great. As far as accessing that, I'm sure we'll find something as we continue on. Big red rupee, yeah, I'll take it. 1083, not as much as you might think. We've seen this puzzle before. If it looks like we can't continue any further, just check the ground to see if it's marking a block or a square, whatever you want to call it. That probably means we need to bomb our way through on that position. I don't think attacking you is worthwhile. I said that last time and I was correct. You stand before the great and ominous tightrope challenge. Do you fully comprehend what that means? Yes. Life is a tightrope walk. No one knows what will happen when you're in the middle of it. Okay. So the point is we want to access that over there, I guess. It'd be funny if I just bypassed the whole fucking challenge by doing this. Obviously there are more. Okay, tightrope challenge. The point is that we do actually want... Well, I don't have to do that now, do I? No, I do have to do that now. Okay. Like so. We shall walk the tightrope. There is no real risk of falling off, to my understanding. Are we able to pull that? Yeah, we are. Jeez, Link's quite strong. I feel like you need a bit of force to pull that. Let's try... Oh, that's not really what I wanted to do. Let's try and pull the masks. This is not working at all. There we go. I didn't say that it wasn't working as far as the strategy that you suggested wasn't working. As in, it wasn't an option available to me. The problem is that I suck at executing it. That is the problem. It's creepy how they don't have heads. That's gross. I mean, it's not that they don't have heads, it's that their heads are really small. But anyway, let's pull that. See what we can get out of that. Okay, that lowers the ice spikes there. Oh my... You've got to be What would you expect of me, then? What's that supposed to mean? How am I supposed to get there so quickly? Well, let's not worry about that for now. Let's... I mean, maybe that's not even required. Let's not worry about that for now. I'll wait until there's nothing else for me to do in this room. I've still got the left side to contend with. Let's see what's going on over there. Get up on there. Very good. I do not need that ice case messing around with me. I have no real interest in that. As you can see, once those ice spikes have gone down, I'll be able to shoot that eye. For the moment, however, I think we've got something to bomb. I'll just stand out of the way. Okay. And that's just a shortcut, I guess. There might be more to it than that, I don't know. Oh, I understand. This is a two-step situation, so if we stand here, we will be able to first boomerang all the switches, and then after that we'll be able to shoot the eye. I'm guessing that's how it works. I don't believe this can be done in, or should be done in any specific order. It's always nice to take out that keys in the meanwhile, or in the same process. Here we go. And now we can access that tongue, which might do something. I don't know, we'll work it out. Yeah, that's fun. You don't have to actually tap the item there, you can actually press L. But the way that I'm holding my gamepad doesn't really allow for that. I'm holding my gamepad from underneath, so I'm actually just one-handing it. So, I mean, if you had two hands free, like if I'm just holding it from the side, which is awkward because you have to support the weight on one side, and it's, you know, that's honestly worse for hand fatigue. But anyway, that is an option for you if you're actually playing on a Nintendo DS. What does this mean? I don't know what that means for the timer to run out so quickly. How do I deal with that? That's really confusing. That's confusing the shit out of me right now. This should be the last room of the dungeon, guys, because I can see the boss door here, and there's only... Actually, no, there's another place for me to go. So this is probably not technically the last room, there's probably another one after this, but I don't really know what to do here. This is really confusing. I don't know how to pull that tongue from a distance. How is that supposed to be done? I don't have, like, warping capabilities, so what the hell? Is there something over here? There is something over there, but how do I get to that? No invisible floor, right? No. What the actual hell? It seems like I can't get there until I reach that chest. Yeah, that's for when I reach that chest, so... I regret that I'm losing so much health. Maybe I need a key. But no, it wouldn't be that I need a key. There's something else going on here. Thank you, Ethan. I actually just don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Because... what I was thinking is that there was some sort of process I had to undertake to shorten the time given to me, or rather, lengthen the time given to me. But I don't think there's anything that can be done. I don't understand this. I actually don't. What happens when I pull this? It opens the door to that place. I think I understand. I understand. That's how you lengthen the time. You pull it further. Check that out. That's how you do it. Okay, now that's not important. That's really annoying. Now you're gonna have to listen to that sound for a while. You know what I'm gonna do? There's a quick solution. There's a quick solution. I know how to do this now. And actually, I think hearts respawn in these pots, so I'm going to... Well, not these pots, but these ones. So I'm going to go and get some, because I am in need of them. Alright, I'm glad I worked that out. Makes sense, right? It's a rather clever puzzle. We weren't able to see that that was possible because in all prior situations we didn't have the space to pull it that far, and in fact they were used in a different sort of way. So I guess I can... Well, is that going to be far enough? I guess it's far enough. we're definitely going to have to do our best here to make it. Or maybe we've got plenty of time. Go, baby. Yeah. Destroyed. Got a small key. What's the boss for this dungeon? God, I can't even remember the boss. I've been able to remember basically all the boss. Oh, I think it... No, I think I'm getting confused with the boss from... No, I think I remember it. For a moment I thought I was remembering a boss from the Temple of the Ocean King, but no, I do remember this boss. It's a... Well, I won't say what it is, but I do remember it. Okay, so now that we have that key, we can open the way here, which will allow us to lower those red blocks, which will allow us to access that other door. Yes, clearly. Got a wisdom gem. Is that our 9th or our 10th? That's not what I wanted to press. You absolute dork. 9th, okay. Yeah. It's been a while since I last played it, actually. This Let's Play's been going for 2 years, and it's been a year since I last recorded a part for it. But you'll see more of this until it's finished, because I'm prioritizing getting it done. Which might be good for some people, and of no interest to other people. But yeah, that's what is happening for the next month, probably. I don't know, it might not take that long. We are almost an hour through, which is actually really good. Like, this is not gonna... I think I can get this done within an hour and a half, which is good, for sure. Okay, is there something to grapple to? Yes, there is. And they're making it nice and simple. I don't actually have to tightrope my way across here, I can just do that. And then... You know what, I'm being an idiot. I'm being an idiot. I haven't actually... At least I know the process, like I know where I have to go. But what I'm actually supposed to do, stop this. What I'm actually supposed to do is open the way before doing this. I do lose a lot of health in this game, as you can see. Okay. Now, we are given a lot more time with this one than the other one. Look how far we can pull that. You've got a very long tongue, sir. A very long tongue. Ugh. Thank you for that illustration, Doomling. Do this as quickly as we can, but not so quick that we end up doing something like that. I don't know how easy this is to do, so I'm going to try to not fuck this up. You know, annoying as that is... Okay, we made it. But yeah, the sound of that thing beeping away is not pleasant. But yeah, our current objective in this room is to get the boss key. And don't forget that in this game, you actually have to carry the boss key. I actually like that system. I like that system a lot. It's not just something that you have in your pocket that you carry around. You have to actually pick it up and carry it over your head to the door. I think that's fun. Is there something I can reach? Yes. Oh, we've got a battle. What have we got? A uke? Yeah. Oh, how did I guess? That was a mighty guess, Doomlink. I don't know how you managed that one. And we're always given a bomb flower too, but I understand why. Get away from me, you fucking creepy creatures. Because they jump on you and then you have to rub your body and stuff. Rub your body. That's true. That's what has to be done. Alright, now we have to tightrope this. I really wasn't sure if we were supposed to go this way or somewhere else first, but it seems like this was the right way to go. I mean, you could try a little harder, Doomlink, you really could. It's not hard to do this right, and you actually fucked it up because you're an idiot. I guess we can stay up here? No, let's not do that. Is there anything to reach? Yeah, I'll fucking hit you with that. I'm quite comfortable with hitting you with that. Oh, I'm being really, really stupid now. It's alright, Doomlink. Just try to be a little bit less retarded and you'll be fine. Alright. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Now, check this out. I remembered that immediately. There's not a moment where I had to try and remember that, because that's memorable. Using it as a fucking slingshot. That's funny. I mean, it's been a long time since I've done this dungeon. About 10 years, I would say. Since I last did this dungeon. And I remember that quite clearly. That made it, apparently. Go down. Go down. Down. You see, that's the whole point. I didn't want to have to jump twice. But you just couldn't help yourself, could you, Link? Just couldn't help yourself. Alright, we're returning to where we started. Wait, is there something of interest there? I don't know how to get there, and quite frankly, I don't care. Stop. You need to cease this. Alright. Now that's another thing that we have to deal with. It is the fact that I mean, obviously we know what's in that chest, don't we? But the point is that... we cannot yet access that chest because of those ice spikes. Oh, really starting to get a little bit of that fatigue in the arm. Not just the hand, but the arm. My whole arm is starting to hurt holding this thing up. It's because your arm is sort of in this static position and it's holding a light. Just a little bit of weight. I mean, this is probably about... I don't know how many grams a Wii U gamepad would be. I'm going to guess... 400 grams. You know, that's enough. That's enough. Might not even be that heavy, I don't know. Oh, it's you again. I remember you rather intimately. Just gonna throw some rocks around. You never know, I might need them for something, so maybe I shouldn't be throwing them around willy-nilly. Let's see what's around. Got that. What do you have to say for yourself? Boing. I don't care about the number of treasure chests, and I'm certainly not giving you any money. What are you going to do with money? You're stuck there. Is there a traveling merchant who sells things to... you know, whatever those things are. Boinging things that can't move. Hit you from here. Okay, so my guess is I have to go... I have to somehow... I mean, possibly... No, you're being an idiot, Doomlink. It's time to actually get a grip. So maybe you can actually be flung upwards using this. Yes, you can be. That's good to know, isn't it? It's actually quite useful information that no one ever told me. But again, you have to try. You have to try. I regrettably wasn't paying attention to where I was, so. But I see what they've done here. They've been real nice to you. They're like, hey, if you missed the eye, it's okay, because we're going to give you a pathway to try again. Thank you, game. Can we please stop this? But yeah, thank you for anticipating my failure. You were right. There we go. And like that, hopefully we will be very close. Oh, hello. What's this about? They only show themselves when we're not actually facing them? That's weird. I think what needs to be done, and I think they've hinted at it, is we need to do this. which is weird. So I guess the rule is that we... Huh. What about... Is there a hint on this side? We are apparently supposed to use the boomerang. Not the boomerang, the bow. Is there some... Can I redirect this somehow? I thought I was bang on the money. I really did. I thought maybe for once you'd have to use a bomb to destroy these. You know, you throw the bomb there and then you turn away. Turn away! See now... That would make sense, wouldn't it? Can I keep them in place by using a boomerang? Maybe it can stun them? No? What if I point myself away? Why do you turn, Link? Don't do that. This is interesting. I don't think the grappling hook can be used, can it? Because I'm currently on the thing, no. The hint I feel... Unless... No. I feel like the arrow is supposed to be redirected at them somehow, but I don't know how to do that. This is fun. Yeah. I can confuse them. The hint is this block here. And I thought I had worked it out. Don't do that. Yeah, real smart. I'm not too sure. Well, at least I tried. I don't know, maybe slingshotting will do something? I can't imagine what. No. Not that I can see. I'll do my best to work it out, but... I'm not too sure about this. I'm really quite perturbed by the fact that we're not supposed to throw a bomb. I feel like that's the really obvious solution. And usually it is the obvious solution that is the correct solution. And based on the fact that they gave us arrows in those pots, we are supposed to use the bow. Can I mean, this is the thing. Can I stand outside of the... No. They know I'm there. I have no invisibility capabilities. I don't understand. I am so very confused. There must be a way to redirect an arrow. I mean, there's a bit of a wild idea, and that would be to slingshot the arrow itself. Can you get off that? Just get off it. Jump to the side. Fucking hell. What if I slingshot the arrow itself? Can I go past that? That would be very strange, but I see no other way. That's what I'm supposed to do. What the fuck? Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I had a feeling that I had to redirect the arrow somehow, and it turns out that that's it. That's what you're supposed to do. You have to think outside of the box with this game, I'll tell you what. So, what was that I just picked up? A key. Okay, so the door is over here. That was weird. That's one of the weirdest puzzles I've had in a Zelda game. But it worked. Again, if you've got an idea, you have to try it. No matter how far out it sounds. Like shooting an arrow at a tightrope is going to redirect, like... It's stupid, but the logic is that you've used it as a slingshot, so the concept of, you know, the slingshot capabilities redirecting the arrow, even though it doesn't really make any sense. I mean, yeah, you just have to try it, and until you've tried it, you just don't know for sure whether it works or not. Can you just give it a rest? I don't require your flailing. Alright. He, like, flails his whole body at me. It's like he has this sudden emotional outburst. Oh, I suddenly hate you and I want to kill you. Big red rupee. Lots of rupees today. So apparently there was another door just over here. Ah, yes. The one with the rocks. They're making you work for this boss key, I have to say. It's good. It's one of the longest dungeons so far. And it's fun. I actually really quite like this dungeon. Okay, so if we stand up here, can we jump onto that? No. Oh, I see. There we go. And then that gives me access to whatever is needed to get to the boss key. I mean, seriously, they're really making you undertake quite a process to get that boss key. Yeah, you run away. You've literally just backed yourself into a corner, my friend. And now we have access to the boss key. And at that point, it's still not good enough. We have to carry the boss key to where it has to be, which is not going to be hard. That's just it's a formality that must be undertaken. Oh, stop this. It's just a formality and not a challenge in any way. Because I'm quite sure I'm familiar with the path that needs to be traversed to get to the boss door from here. And there's nothing in our way. So we just need to take it there. You found the boss key. It's a huge heavy key. You're quite right about that. It is almost time, ladies and gentlemen, for us to finish up this dungeon, which is great. I do hope the game hasn't been too loud. I might actually, well, I'll reduce the volume slightly. I mean, it's been pretty loud, but not overpoweringly loud. I know that, but I'm just thinking this boss fight might be a bit louder than anything else we've encountered so far. So I'm just going to lower the volume a bit. Should be good. Should be fine. Okay. Just hearts, really. There aren't any fairies in this game, you just have to use potions, basically. Step into the blue light and return to the temple's entrance. Well, that's very nice of you. And I believe that links back to this boss room too, so you can finish up if you want to. I think I will save, because I haven't saved recently. Here we go. Okay. And, it's been a while since I've done this boss fight, and it's been a while since I've had to do what I'm about to do here. What button do I press? It's this button here. So what I have to do, basically, I'm going to cancel my current crop, my current filter. This is uncropped. I basically have it cropped to fit the virtual console screen setup here. I go to screen settings, and for something like this, I need it to be, you know, top to bottom, like that. And then I have to turn my gamepad like that. But now, I am able to more clearly fight the boss, because the top and the bottom screen are going to interact like this. It's just not going to work for them to not be directly above and below one another. So I'm going to see if I have a crop for this. If I don't, then no, it doesn't seem like I do. That's okay. It's going to look kind of terrible here for a little while, but I can tell you right now, it's better this way than the other way, because that was just not going to work. Alright, so I'm guessing we need to slingshot the fireballs back to them or something. I mean, this is crazy, but I think that's what's going to be happening here. Yeah, see? That's exactly what has to happen. That's exactly what has to happen. So what I need to do is stand in the appropriate place. See, that almost got him. I'm not standing in the right place. Maybe here. I don't know what I'm getting wrong. I'm just not standing in the right place. If I stand here, it should be okay. No, still not good enough. Okay. Hey, take it easy. There's no need for that behavior. What if I stand here? Why is that not hitting you? What's that about? I'm doing it right, aren't I? Now, come on, that's perfect. What's wrong with that? What's the deal with you, man? I'm gonna enter my collection screen just to pause. I think it's quite loud. Just drop it back a bit. So, I actually don't know what I'm doing wrong here. What could I be doing better? I feel like I've seen it actually make contact with the other dragon. Maybe I need to pull it back or something. See, it actually hits him. It actually makes contact with him, so what am I doing wrong? Okay. I just saw that he has a... There's a hook on his tongue. What am I doing wrong? This is weird. I'm watching the fireball actually make contact with the other dragon. See? It made contact with it. Do I need to get it right on the face, or what? I'm so confused. I'm so utterly confused right now. Maybe that's the point. I have to wait for the other one to attack. Not this one, but the other one. So let's wait for the other one to attack. That must be the point. This one is not going to affect the other one. This guy, however, will affect the other one. Which is really fucking tricky. Or not. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand. I do not understand. Why is it... What? The fuck? Like, I don't... What am I doing wrong? I think I'm pretty much spot on with what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, logic would tell you that you'd take the fire from one dragon and direct it onto the other. And that's what I've actually been doing. It has been succeeding in making contact with the other dragon, so what am I doing wrong? Do I just keep trying? Keep smashing my head against the wall and hope that I eventually work it out? I thought that that was the solution. I thought it was the fact that you know, maybe the one on the left wasn't able to affect the one on the right, but I don't think that's what's actually going on. I'll stand here then. Maybe it's the one at the front. I'll stand here, maybe. No. I am thoroughly confused. Unless I'm supposed to do that. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Fine. Fine. At least I worked it out. It's ridiculous, but... okay, I pushed it the wrong way. I understand where they're going with that, it's just unfortunately, I was able to actually watch... I don't know what to do here. I was able to actually watch the fireball make contact with them. Oh, I stand on top. But that's the thing, I was actually watching it stand on top, so what the hell? I didn't intend for that. I'd like these hearts, actually. But yeah, that's why I was doing the wrong thing. Hold on, I need to reposition my... Need to reposition my chat so I can see it. But yeah, it's all well and good to have a puzzle like this, but it's not really fun when you're actually watching the fireball make contact with what it's supposed to make contact with, but it doesn't work because you didn't do it in the right way. I think I'm now able to attack their faces. So I shouldn't need to actually shoot any fireballs, we'll see. But, or redirect any fireballs. I'm not the one shooting them. No. Get back on top, please. Alright. So, again, I shouldn't need to redirect any fireballs here. Oh yeah, see, they've changed the way they're fighting now. I believe they've actually got like a hook on their tongue, you can see it. See if I can... There it is. What have I done wrong? Fuck off. I guess I just need to avoid you or something. And then you'll give me the opportunity to reach your tongue. Now what have I done wrong there? Am I supposed to... I guess what... Oh, I understand. I'm supposed to... Rather than... Oh my god, this is bad. I don't mind drinking these potions, I really don't care. What I'm supposed to do is pull his head into the post. That's actually what's supposed to happen. And then I can attack his fucking head. God. They make you work for it, don't they? At least I worked it out. That's what's important. And now this again. Like, can I just stand here and be safe? I think so. I don't think any of these ice blocks are going to hit me, right? Oh no, they do. They bloody well do. They bloody well do. Fortunately, I do get hearts from them, so... I mean, it's stupid that even though I'm getting hearts from those blocks of ice, I'm accidentally hitting the L button there with my sleeve. But yeah, you'd think that getting hearts from those blocks would have been enough, but 3 attacks? Come on, take it easy. And I think that one's dead. Yep. No comment. Of course. Whoa! This isn't good. Right, now do your thing. I'm actually at a point now where I have to be quite careful. And that's the boss. I lost a lot of health in that boss fight. And they're going to explode into Sand of Hours, which is good. Now I can go back to the Temple of the Ocean King and have even more time in my hourglass. Yeah! I love the Temple of the Ocean King so much. It's my favourite place. That is the only real problem with this game. It is indeed the fact that hold on. I don't need to have the screens this way anymore, so I'm going to fix that. Now I can do the crop. You got more sand for the Phantom Hourglass. 2 minutes have been added. Yeah! Awesome. And that's of course a heart container. And that is going to give us access to the metal that we need. You got a heart container. You increased your life by 1 and refilled your hearts. Well, thank God for that. Thank God for that. There's one more metal after this. And I can't quite remember where we get it. I think we get it in the Temple of the Ocean King. I think this is the last actual proper dungeon that we go to. There's the Azurine, I think it's called. It's 1 metal you need to make the sacred sword. Only a sword forged of the 3 pure metals has the power to defeat Bellum. You got the pure metal you were looking for. You did it, Link. Things got pretty wild and woolly on this island, but it was all worth it. Yes, it was. And I was right in that we got this done in under 1.5 hours. Or in under an hour and a half. That would be a better way to say that. But yeah, that worked out rather well. I'm quite happy with that. And it was good to go through that dungeon again. It was a little different to what I remember, because I could only really remember that first room. Well, not the first room, the second room. The one that you get to after first changing the colour of the orb. But, yeah, that was interesting, and it's good to be back in the game, honestly. I will continue playing it. I don't know how frequently I will record it. There will be at least 1 recording per week, but I'm thinking that at least, for now, I'll probably do more than that, because I would like to get this done soon, not because I don't enjoy playing it, but rather because it's just been a Let's Play that I've had going for so long. So, yeah, I do thank you all for watching, and I will see you all when I'm next recording the Let's Play for Phantom Hourglass, and I may also see you in another recording that I do. But I will bid you farewell for now. Bye bye.